Let's talk about the 9 realms. Some of these names, when I say them, you done already heard them, but that's what they do.
I've been trying to tell everybody that everybody you see is not a person. Like, everybody think that just because you see a human being, you think that's a human being. No.
All right, here's a conspiracy. It might also be on your list. It's about Antarctica. Have you guys heard about?
This is on my list.
Perfect.
Love
Okay.
this.
All right, chime in.
Now, the devil's supposed to bring you closer to God, and you get 2 choices when it comes to your relationship with both. You could be a deal maker, or you could be a deal breaker.
The establishments tell us that Jesus Christ died at the age of 33, then rose on the 3rd day.
Yo, gang, I don't know if you need to hear this or not, but motherfuckers weird shit to you and then go to weirdos to get validated.
I don't think the Christ will return in the sense that people believe a being is just going to come back riding on a cloud. I believe that Christ...
What religion does, by the way. If I believe that my way is the only way, then I am what? I am right and you are.
What's good, family? This is Lady Bus Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get our shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody who you think would enjoy watching this, share with them. These videos are for entertainment purposes. I'm not responsible for what you do or don't believe. Take what you believe and do your own research. There might be a trigger warning, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. I don't know. I hope there's not, but if there is, I apologize. So yeah, girls got court today. How did that happen? Well, I was driving and I was running late, and I was texting my case manager to tell her that I was running late, but I would be there as soon as possible. And I got pulled over for being on my phone. So I have to go to court today. And it's going to go well. I'm not going to say I hope it goes well. It's going to go well. I have been doing research. And so in the court of law, they have your name in all caps, which means that you are acting in a legal or a commercial capacity, and I am not. So when they say I'll rise, I'm not going to rise. And when you rise, it is a symbolic submission that you are recognizing somebody that is higher than yourself. And we are all equal. In law, we are all equal. We're all equal anyways, but in law, we're all equal. Even the judge, nobody's above nobody, not even the judge. So when that happens, if they say rise, I'm going to say, am I required to? And they're going to say, no, you're not. So I'm not going to rise. I know I'm not. I know that I'm not required to do so. This is my first time going to court ever, having the knowledge that I have. So then when the judge calls my name, Jessica Rodriguez, my name is going to be in all caps. And from there, I'm going to tell them, when they ask if I am who they are asking who I am, I'm going to say, no, I am not. I am not acting in a legal or a commercial capacity, but as a private living being. And then she's going to probably say, are you Mrs. Rodriguez? And I'm going to say no. I was not born with a prefix. I was not born with a title. My mother does not call me Miss or Mrs. And I will hand her my court appearance ticket. So, I don't know how this is going to go. I've never done it like this before. I'm not nervous. I need to be confident in myself. And I am confident in myself. I don't think there's anything more that I need to say. I'm going to be completely honest and take accountability. Yes, I was on my phone. I know that I'm not supposed to be. I was running late, and that was my own lack of judgment on my end with leaving at the proper time. And I'll take whatever consequences I get. And that's that. It's affirmation time. It's affirmation time. Affirmation time. Hey. Oh, first affirmation for today say, I have the power to choose and the strength to grow. Yes, you do. A lot of times we believe that we are just these bodies and that's it. And that we don't have power and we don't have strength. But when you believe in yourself, the power that you hold within yourself and the strength that comes from within. A man who best punches 500 pounds doesn't have the strength that I have. And our second affirmation for today say, I am resilient and bounce back from setbacks. Reflect on a past setback and the strength you found to overcome it. The strength that I find in my setbacks are setbacks that I create within myself. When I fall short, I don't scold myself anymore, because it's all about how you talk to yourself. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to have a setback. That doesn't mean you're behind. That doesn't mean that you have fallen behind. It just means that you are a living, breathing being, and you do your best. And if it's not your best, it's okay. Next time, do your best. And our quote of the day, because a quote a day, my dear, keeps the mediocre away. Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. Yeah, don't give up. That would be dumb. I'm not saying you're dumb, but life is going to continuously, until we take our last breath, give us obstacles and challenges. We figure it out. We work through it. We work around it. And we learn to go over it. But if you turn around because you've hit a wall and don't figure it out, you're going to repeat that lesson and find yourself at that exact same wall again and again and again until you figure it out. And that's just the facts. Where'd our cheesy joke go of the day? Oh, here it is. And our cheesy joke of the day? Because what is a day without a cheesy joke? What do you call a baby potato? I'm gonna guess a sprout. A sprout. That's my answer. What's your answer? Do you give up? What? A tater tot. You want to know why that's so funny? Because I call my 19-year-old, his name's Nathaniel. His name's Nathaniel. And he used to be into cars when he was little. And there's a truck on there called Mater. And so we used to call him Nader. And it went from Nader to Tater to Tater Tot. And I'm the only one that calls him that. But that's my little nickname for him, Tater Tot. I'd be like, Tater Tot! What you doing, Tater Tot? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get straight into it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hate how dudes be naming their products and shit. Cause Phoenix, cause what it smell like, a bird, my nigga? Apollo, what we smell like, a rocket ship, my nigga? What the fuck? Dark Temptation. Y'all know what y'all was doing that for. The cool ocean. Nigga, the ocean stink. You shouldn't have 3-in-1 nothing, bro. It's gotta do something, bro. It's gotta do something. What the charcoal smell like? Smell like a goddamn Christmas stocking, my nigga? What? They just making shit up. What is a Netiyage? And they took the aluminum foil out of this. I guess that's good. And if you use this, you stink.
That's
I've always told us, ladies, make sure you go get your pap smear, right? Well, before you go get your next pap smear, and recommend that your daughter gets her next pap smear, watch this video.
So let me get this straight. Young women are told that they should get a pap smear test every 3 years to prevent cervical cancer. But the brushes used for the test to sweep the cervix are coated in a cancer-causing chemical called ethylene oxide. It almost seems like they want women to get.
That's wild, bro. That's wild.
How would you put a kid in a room behind a desk when the sun is out for their whole entire childhood? Not put them in front of water or ocean or anything that inspires them. Dim lights. If you notice, schools, jails, and hospitals all look exactly the same. Why wouldn't it be something inspiring?
When you want it the most, there's no easy way out. When you're ready to go, and your heart's let me know.
That's what they should be doing. That's what we all should be doing. Don't matter how slow you go. Just don't.
We are under attack. Watch this scientist from the World Economic Forum.
People eat too much meat, right? And if they were to cut down on their consumption of meat, then they would, it would actually really help the planet. But people are not willing to give up meat.
Right, so you're gonna do it for us. Midwest farmers are reporting to their local news station that strange boxes of ticks they didn't order are showing up on their fields. Lyme disease, which is definitely not a government-engineered bioweapon to give you alpha-gal so you can't eat meat, is found in the gut of ticks. But don't worry, guys, Pfizer's rebranding their old vaccine this year. In 1998, Pfizer came out with a Lyme disease vaccine that they pulled from the shelves in 2002. How it works is it trains your body to attack a certain protein on the Lyme bacteria that lives in the tick's stomach. But what they don't tell you is 33% of human beings carry a gene that causes expression of a specific protein that's pretty much identical to the protein that lives on the Lyme. So your body attacks your own tissue. Surely they'll just test people to make sure they don't have this gene. Give me a break. They're telling you what their goals are, but the government hasn't verified any of this. Think for your fucking self.
Right. Stop always needing proof.
What religion does, by the way. If I believe that my way is the only way, then I am what? I am right and you are
wrong.
And if I am right and you are wrong, then we are in oneness or in separation.
Separation.
And if we're in separation, are we in love or fear?
Fear.
And if we are in fear, are we in victim energy or creator energy?
Victim energy.
And if we're in victim energy, can we ever actually create the human embodiment and life that we actually are capable of creating?
No.
Absolutely.
Isn't that wild?
I feel like giving you a high five.
It's true, though. It's true.
Use the law of attraction to attract what you want. Gotta feel like you already got it, cause you attract what you are. The law of vibration is about your frequency. Keep it high and you attract love and abundance easily. The law of correspondence, as above, so below. You're a mirror, what's internal, it will externally show. The law of cause and effect, we know that to be karma. Put positive energy in this world, you will get dharma. The law of polarity, every everything has opposites. Hot and cold, love and hate, negative and positive. The law of gender, that's masculine and feminine energy. We need both to balance this word, this is a symphony. It's ups and downs, left and rights, cause that is the law of rhythm. Nothing stays the same, things change, get used to the difference. The law of conversation, get paid for what you do. Do more and get more, abundance belongs to you. The law of oneness, everything is connected. The birds, the animals, and the trees are not last thing. The law of reality, bring you straight to reality. It's time to grow, it's time to heal, cause you're a masterpiece. The law of transmutation, you can turn peanut power to your dreams to reality. Alchemy got me smiling. The law of action, don't just pray about it, be about it. Let's talk more work, gotta walk through the mountain. What's your favorite law? Let me know up in the comment. This world full of riddles, you know I might help you solve them. Send this to someone who don't understand the universe. It's time to help our generation break from any curse.
Hey, that was fire. He's got really good content.
I don't think the Christ will return in the sense that people believe a being is just going to come back riding on a cloud. I believe that Christ, the return of Christ, is the Christ consciousness. I believe Christ said that the Christ will return, the Christ consciousness in each and every one of us. Each and every one of us has a crystallized consciousness, and you can achieve that through growth, through personal growth. And I believe that the return is when everyone obtains the same level of frequency of love, peace, and respect, dignity, and elevation. We all become adept initiates. We all rise and we all return at the same time. It takes a certain number of people to achieve a certain level. When a certain amount of people get that frequency, the mass expands around the planet. And I think that the Christ is the consciousness that's going to return to the planet, not a person coming from the clouds.
What you think about that?
I haven't eaten food for 16 days and I'm not hungry. Do you want to know why? Because I'm burning out demons from my body. You ever seen a parasite underneath a microscope? This is what it looks like. Yeah, I'm being serious. It ain't just a physical thing, it's a spiritual thing. You see these religious texts? They're always talking about demons. You want to know what else to talk about as well? Fasting. Put the two together. If you fast, you remove your demons. These things are flying at me every single day. And you know what a demon does? It affects the way you feel, it affects your mood, it affects the way you're thinking. Almost like you're possessed in it. That's what parasites do. Same thing. Same thing. And we're all walking around with them in us. Of course they ain't gonna tell you that. Why would they want to tell you that? They're making their bread. They're making bank from you being ill. Bank? They ain't gonna tell you that. Come on now. We all have a little bit of money. Come on. Not in the unrighteous way though, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm telling you the truth, bro. It's physical and spiritual works. It's all one thing. I'm active. I'm not hungry. I'm not tired. Brain fog, no. Nah, man, the brain fog was on day 3 when the parasites were dying. They were starving. They were like, give me my food. Go past day 3 and nice. And now look at that, I got my coconut. Flipping heck. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Like, what is this? That's all I need right now. All my body wants right now in the sun. Oh, it's ridiculous. Some people are going to watch this and they'll hear it. They'll be like, yeah, she's right. This is mad. And they'll probably send it to their brethren as well. But the truth is, are you actually going to apply it though? Are you going to let them parasites keep controlling you, controlling your mind? It's mad, isn't it? You don't even need to pop up to me. I'll DM you. I'll pop up to you. Comment reset down below and I'll send you my 7-day free cleanse guide.
Say divine reach. That is a switch word. Look up switch words. It is used to help find lost objects. If you want to make it more powerful, use the master switch word. Together, divine reach. Switch words activate something in the subconscious mind like a switch, and they work. They say that if you were to be hypnotized, you can remember anything. They say you really don't forget anything. You just can't recall where you placed it. So when you use something like a switch word, it helps you to do whatever it is you are commanding it to do. So if you look up list, and there is a long list of switch words, you can move them around, create your own combination. But for lost objects, together, divine reach.
Yo, gang, I don't know if you need to hear this or not, but motherfuckers do weird shit to you and then go to weirdos to get validated. Motherfuckers do some shit that's out of pocket, do some shit that make you lose trust in them, do some shit that make you lose faith in them. And then to make them feel good about the stupid shit that they just did, the untrustworthy shit they just did, they go to another weirdo whose character is all about doing weird shit to people just to make them feel good. That shit is crazy.
It's weirdo shit.
Why don't we see any land when we're looking down at the ocean from the space station?
Why? Because you're over top of ocean.
Okay, well, don't you think they could be fooling us with this picture?
Okay, I give you this.
Wait, watch the picture.
I know that.
Watch
I know
the picture.
I know
Watch
that
the
they've
picture.
airbrushed some
It's
stuff.
not
out.
airbrushed. This is us in our front yard and a solar panel, and we tricked you, showing you how easy. We have zero budget. They have $65 million a day, and I tricked you. What about this? NASA says, these are new planets. Okay. Would you believe? Why would you believe that?
Why wouldn't you?
Because they're frying pans. They're the bottom of frying pans. Again, zero budget. Zero budget. Here are 4 moons. And before the hand picks up the moon, tell me, is it sphere or not a sphere? Is that a sphere? Quick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
I
it looks
guess
like a
it
sphere,
is.
but it's actually a half a cup. How about this one? Is this one a sphere?
You're showing us half a sphere then on all of them.
It looks like a sphere, but it's not either. It's flat. What I'm saying is, first, even if they were all spheres, it doesn't dictate the shape of the Earth. I've been lying to you this entire time. I'm on the space station. Okay? Prove me wrong. I'm on the space station.
And I'm in Hollywood right now too.
Yeah,
so
but that's a painting. That's not even a real picture.
You're
Okay?
floating, Dave.
Look here. The Earth is a globe. Here's the proof. I got this cartoon over here. All right?
It's a perfect example of how they easily
The
lie
establishments
about
tell us that
everything.
Jesus Christ died at the age of 33, then rose on the 3rd day. And then you find out that 33 is just a master number for enlightenment. He didn't actually fucking die. He just tapped into his higher self. Then we give our kids Easter eggs and an Easter bunny that's linked to a pagan holiday that promotes orgies and ditty parties. Then we go ahead and throw a pig ass in the oven filled with parasitic entities that hack our biofield. I guess, happy Resurrection Sunday. Oh, even better. How about Sleepy Sheep Sunday? That's more fitting. Go to sleep. Maybe next lifetime, you NPC.
No, don't go back to sleep. Wake up. Come on, man.
8 woo-woo things that actually work without any explanation. Number 1, send spirit before you and watch as more miracles and ease come into your life. Number 2, sleep with either salt or a clean cup of water by your bed, and immediately after you wake up, throw that salt out or that water out and notice that you feel clearer and you have less bad dreams. When you say something like, oh, I'm not going to get that job, or oh, that guy's never going to call me, or you say something that you do not want or even believe to be true, like it's more negative self-talk, you're going to say cancel, cancel, violet flame. Number 4, when you are not feeling well, when there's a part of your body hurting, I want you to look up and Google the spiritual significance of whatever is hurting or what is going wrong in your body and see if there's a correlation. Number 5, if you're on a walk and you're drawn to a plant or a tree, Google that tree and see if there is a correlation to what that plant or tree spiritually represents. Number 6, and only do this if you are really ready, you can tell the universe, tell me the truth about this person, and within a short period of time, something about that person will be revealed to you, whether that is that they are meant to be there or that they are not. Number 7, start calling yourself in meditation by your own name and watch how your energy around your name and how you feel about your name and how the karma around your name changes. Number 8, instead of manifesting through writing, manifest through speaking. So say all the things out loud, like, I'm so proud of myself. Oh my gosh, I did such a good job today. There are so many wins. And notice how your throat chakra clears out. Let me know what you think below and if you want a part 2.
And there's 8 woo-woo things for you to try.
Now, the devil's supposed to bring you closer to God, and you get 2 choices when it comes to your relationship with both. You could be a deal maker, or you could be a deal breaker. But understand this. If you make a deal with the devil won't show up as the devil because you won't make the deal.
Exactly.
It might show up as sugar, liquor, nicotine, porn, weed, pills. It might show up as the urge to cheat on yourself or your spouse or a test or a daily cheat meal. It might show up as a snooze button. Boop. Now watch your dreams get killed. You stay in your bed, your dreams stay in your head. How you gonna start your day with a nap? You ain't even done nothing yet. Come on now. It might show up as self-sabotage or self-destruction. Because whenever God gives you something good, you corrupt it and abruptly interrupt it, seeking a victim's mentality by disrupting your production. But those weren't the instructions you constructed. What you doing? Where'd your faith go? Did the devil abduct it? Come on now. It's the temptations and restrictions, the hesitations and contradictions that keep the friction between our addiction and our mission, causing a contradiction in our conviction due to the deception of our depiction that leads us to our own crucifixion. How you feeling? Now, I don't need a sacred church or a text or a prophet to show me God's vision, and if you do, that's fine. I'm connected to the same God through my intuition that y'all seek to connect to through your religion. But how you gonna be overweight and religious? Don't your book say the body is a temple? Yeah. Why are you being malicious or nutritious? Or is the text fictitious? Because you looking real ambitious and suspicious nowadays. And it's not just what you eat, what you drink, what you smoke. It's what you're watching, what you're listening to, who you follow when you scroll. You're gonna filter your face, but you won't filter your feed. Come on now. Our first line of defense is to filter all senses. Because it would be senseless to leave them defenseless when the overall consensus is to convince us that there's consequences to being authentic. What you doing? So if you're trying to be a deal breaker with the devil, go ahead and comment. CYC to GYM. And that's grow your mind to take your ascension to another level.
Bro, choose yourself. Don't snooze yourself, because you'll lose yourself.
Real Jim
And I
Carrey
love that.
exposed.
That's AI for sure.
I've been trying to tell everybody that everybody you see is not a person. Like, everybody think that just because you see a human being, you think that's a human being. No, it could be something else inside of that human being. It's just portraying a human. Do y'all know what consciousness transfers are? Like, if you ever seen the movie Avatar, that shit is real. Like, consciousness transfers. You see all these damn robot movies we got where they can transfer human consciousnesses into androids and cyborgs and shit. Real. Because they do it all the time. They've been doing it. A lot of the celebrities you see ain't real. They ain't real. They not. They not. Elon Musk and them giving y'all all these fake ass little low tech ass robots and shit, putting that shit straight in y'all face so it deters you from seeing what they already been doing. Bro, we been walking around with cyborgs and shit. We just ain't noticed. I'm trying to tell you, that's how real the motherfucker is. We've been walking around with artificial human beings and shit. Like, bro, all this shit is real, man. Like, this is what I be talking about. When you get on a conscious and a spiritual journey, the truth is stranger than fiction. And a lot of gonna think you crazy, but they don't understand the shit that you understand. They ain't read the shit that you done read. They ain't experienced the shit you done experienced. So they just gonna think you crazy. That's the average person, though. The average person doesn't know how to venture outside of the social norms of what they was taught life is. They just don't know how to do it. So just let them think you're crazy. Because you actually the smart one.
This repattering exercise resets the nervous system and supports crossover patterns in the body's energies, which are necessary for more energy and vitality. This exercise can also lift you out of depression or fuzzy thinking.
I would do it twice daily for a while to get unstuck. This is for the water type personalities, the people that are searching for meanings. You typically get stuck in your emotions. It's good for everybody, especially you waters.
At some point, people are going to have to realize, like, it ain't made up. That's... it's an abomination to God. Repent. Kingdom of God is at hand.
All right, here's a conspiracy. It might also be on your list. It's about Antarctica. Have you guys heard about?
This is on my list.
Perfect.
Love
Okay.
this.
All right, chime in. So this conspiracy states that Antarctica is not a continent, It's a barrier. 1956, classified mission breached the wall, found green valleys, ancient structures, and skies with 2 suns. The laws of physics cracked. Only place on Earth that every single country signed a treaty, made an agreement that we cannot go explore there. And that's weird. It's like, how did the whole world get on board? Like, yeah, no one can go there. No independent studies. No, yeah, they don't agree. Exactly. Are they hiding something? Are they hiding extraterrestrials, resources, underground hiding space for elites? Ancient civilization buried below the ice, people claim. Massive underground structures and weird energy sources. Most protected and mysterious place on Earth. What are they hiding?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've heard of airplanes or drones, etc., trying to approach those areas and just basically spontaneously combusting.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that.
You can't even try to find out.
They are hiding a whole another world from us.
They made it there safe, guys. Artemis shared a photo of outer space while they were out of space, guys. Here it is. What a beautiful picture of Earth. Even though they had to pass the firmament to get that high to take that picture, guys. Listen, this picture's amazing. And shout out to the Artemis crew that made this happen, guys. Although there's some kind of similarities from when Apollo went in 1972, right? Artemis in 2026, guys. I mean, they're 2 completely different pictures because the Earth has changed so much from 1972 to 2026, guys. I mean, look at the view. What would have been so cool, guys, if they could have showed us other planets while they were up there. But remember, they're millions and millions of miles away, even though you can see it on a telescope when you're on ground, guys. Listen, this is a beautiful picture of Earth. And I'm so happy that they made it there to show us in 2026. Even though there's so many things going on in the world, guys, we need to worry about how Earth still looks. But of course, guys, entertainment purposes only. I was just very excited that they made it there safe. And out of everything that's in space, they could show us this picture of Earth once again, guys. This is amazing. I don't know what to think. Let me know what you think. I'm out.
And then you're going to have your people that say, oh, well, it looks different because it was a different spot on the Earth. The Earth was rotating, and so it was just a different... Bye. Miss me with that shit. I don't want to hear it. You can say it. I just don't want to hear it because it's bullshit. But I do respect your opinion. I just don't want to hear it. But I still respect it.
Have you ever wanted to know what your spiritual gift is? Your life and everything will be in flow. Could it be?
The moment I just accepted where I was instead of wishing I was somewhere else, everything just got better. Fantastic. What? It's like for a second my thoughts weren't much of anything. Like I said, it's like I just was.
Oops.
Is that normal?
Yes. You see, Duncan, if you're caught up in your story, it's like living in a tiny apartment with just enough room for you and your little mattress. The moment you get a little space between yourself and your thoughts, it's like moving into a much bigger house. Then there's room to invite people in. There's space for you, and there's space for them. That's spaciousness.
Cool.
I love that. I love that.
Let's talk about the 9 realms. Some of these names, when I say them, you done already heard them, but that's what they do. They ain't made up nothing. They take all our names and pervert them and contort them to be what they want it to be. First, you got to know that you're on Atlantis. So that's what we're talking about. And you're on planet Kai. Where is our planet located? We are located in the 9th universe. We are the last planet that was created in this 9th universe. This is where you are right now. Know where you are so you can know where you're going. All right? Now that you know you're on planet Kai located in the 9th universe, now it's time to break down these other realms that exist within your planet and that you knew nothing about. So we'll start with the first one. The first realm is Asgard, or home of the Aesir, or the Asgardians. That's one realm. All right? The second realm is Alpha. Just like you Alpha and Delta, or Alpha Draconians, it's a realm here called Alpha. And that realm is home of the light elves, not dark elves. The dark elves are not to be confused with the light elves. Let me tell you why. The dark elves come from Nirn, and they are not actually dark. They are actually, they dress in dark pigmented suits, and they tall, lanky, pale white. All right? And they are workers of Satan. They are the ones that created the Sub-Zero technology. They are the ones that created winter. I'm not talking about the dark elves. They do not live on a realm here. They live on planet Nirn. And they go back and forth through portals and time contraptions like CERN. This is why your government has like programs called CERN, C-E-R-N, which opens up wormholes back to planet Nirn. The third realm is Assyria, just like Assyrian or Assyrians. Yes, it's a realm here called Assyria. Oh, let me tell you about the light elves. My bad, I almost went past the light elves. So the light elves are the opposite. The light elves are black like us, full of carbon. But they are called light elves because they do a lot of light work. All right? They work with a lot of the elemental beings that are on the planet. So this is why they are called light elves. All right? Not because they are strictly light, because they are jet fucking black. The light, they showed you the light elves in the Smurfs. What you think the Smurfs was about? The light elves. All right? The Smurfs was all about the light elves. The way they carry themselves, the frequency, they very high vibration, always in good spirits. Powerful beings though. You know, think of Yoda. They like the Yodas. They know a lot of things about this planet that even some of us could never know because that was their role. But these are the light elves, okay? They live on a realm called Alpha, okay? Now the third realm on here is Assyria, okay? Not to be confused with Assyrians because they stole that from us. It's a realm here called Assyria, and this is where all the guardians of the Titans stay. So remember, you have 72 Titans within you. You have another Titan that's stuck here named Ocean. You have another Titan named Atlas who is stuck in lower dimensions. All right? This is what they was talking about in Greek mythology. Okay? But on the realm of Assyria, these are the guardians of the Titans. So when I say guardians, the Titans, when they were here, they made a lot of different beings. Think of pets. They made a lot of different pets to help protect them. And they showed you this in King Kong versus Godzilla. So on the realm of Assyria, which is also a realm here, all right? You got Godzilla beings that live on that realm. Godzilla is real. He's a guardian of the Titans. He lives on the realm of Assyria. And it's not just one Godzilla, it's a lot of them. It's a whole species. Think of King Kong. It's a whole species of them. Gigantus. Why do you think when you go watch King Kong versus Godzilla, go watch it? They give you the whole scientific breakdown at the beginning. Pay attention. These beings exist. You also have the Kraken. All right, you would have to go back to certain mythology to know about the Kraken, but they talk about that in the Bible too. This huge being that's so big with all these tentacles that comes up out of the ocean, called the Kraken. It's so many of them though. And in the movie Godzilla, remember, he was fighting all of them. They was coming out of different places in what they was calling the inner earth. Yep, and they clashed with the Titans. What Hades say?
Release the Kraken. These beings exist. They are on a different realm within the planet. Okay? So you have Godzilla type beings, the Kraken type beings, King Kong type beings. Even these when you go watch when you go watch the Science Channel, you go watch, they talk about these giant boa constrictors called Titanus boa. Basically, the realm of Assyria is filled with these huge, powerful beings, and they were like the pets or the guardians of the Titans. No different than, although you are a god, you would still get a Rottweiler as a pet. You would still get a pit bull, right? People still do that. So that's what the realm of Assyria is composed of. All right? Now, the fourth realm. This realm is literally called Snow White. Now, that might sound crazy to you. You might even start laughing. Snow White? You gotta be making shit up. No, it's just that the truth is being revealed to you, and you're finding out that a lot of the names that was placed in front of you are actually true. It's not made up. So, the fourth realm is Snow White. This is the land of the dwarves. So the whole story of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs is about that realm. And they only put 7 dwarfs due to the fact that you have 7 etheric bodies. Okay? You have 7 etheric bodies. And your 6th etheric body, because your first etheric body connects you here to the physical. But your 6th one connects you directly to that realm. All right? So you have this realm, which is called Snow White, which would be the name to use it far as when you're using an English terminology. Because remember, all these realms have different spiritual names, man. All right? But this realm of Snow White, which is the land of the dwarfs, exists. And the beings there exist in a cartoon format. Yes. So the whole cartoon format you see when you watch Snow White, or you watch The Simpsons, or you watch Peter Parker in the Grip, that is an actual realm. So why do you think in movies like, what was that movie called that came out like in the early 90s? The movie with Jessica Rabbit in it. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
Those who are 30 and over know about Who Framed Roger Rabbit. But if you are under 30, you need to go watch it. Notice in that movie, you're going to see them go, they are supposed to be humans in the real world, but you're going to see the real world merge with the cartoon world. Why do you think the detective was fucking on Jessica Rabbit? He was in love with her. They were trying to make you aware of the realm of Snow White. It's a cartoonish realm. These, our oppressors don't create shit. Remember that. So when you're seeing cartoons, when you're seeing this, you're seeing that, all of this shit exists in different formats or some form of way. But I'm trying to give you an idea for how the realm look. If you was to walk it, same thing they showed you in Alice in Wonderland. All right? That's what Alice in Wonderland was about. Her ass was in a regular world, and then she went into Wonderland, and she was in like a cartoon world. Okay? Wizard of Oz was about that. They didn't show her in a cartoon world, but they still showed her go from a reality world to a different type of realm. Okay? Space Jam. Yes, Space Jam. They show you this shit because they have always had to show you the truth. They don't have to tell you it's the truth. All they have to do is simply place it in front of you. But this is the realm of Snow White. So you have it's the land of the dwarfs, but then you have all type of other beings that live there, and they're in cartoon formation. All right? So this is the 4th realm. The 5th realm is Atlantis. That's us. So we in the middle. So the 4 realms I just listed are above us. Okay? All right? Asgard, the realm of Snow White, the realm of the Alpha realm, and the realm of the Assyria realm. All right? Now, below us, you got 4 more realms. So the first realm below us is Vegeta. Just like Vegeta off Dragon Ball Z. All right? You have a realm called Vegeta. And this is the land of plasma energy. You have plasma energy beings that are strictly made out of lightning bolts and electricity and lightning rods. This is why when you watch lightning come, where does lightning come from? Lightning comes out the ground. Somebody said Planet Vegeta. Yeah, if you watch Dragon Ball Z, you heard of Planet Vegeta. But that's an actual realm though. But it's nobody there but lightning beings, okay? So think of Super Saiyans and Goku. You got beings that don't take physical form. They just electricity and lightning and plasma. The Vegeta realm is the land of plasma energy, and it's directly below us. This is why, if you go look at lightning, Anybody know how lightning works? Lightning don't come out the sky. Lightning don't come out the sky. Lightning is plasma energy. Smoofy. Anybody trying to talk shit, trying to doubt my metaphysical intel here. Nigga, lightning comes out the ground, but they don't tell you why it comes out the ground. Better yet, they got your goofy ass thinking it come out the fucking air. But you go look up lightning, which is plasma energy, and see where it comes from. They'll tell you that much. They might tell you that much. Lightning is static plasma energy. It comes out the ground, shoots up into the sky.
I'm not going to act like I knew that because I did not know that about the lightning. I always believed, well, not always, but since my processing began, I know that weather is made up, all of it, even the rain, clouds, all of it. I did not know that about the lightning. I don't know what I thought lightning was. I know that it is not natural. It's beautiful. I love lightning and thunderstorms with rain. Oh my God, don't even get me started on it. But yeah, I didn't know those things, and I love being enlightened at all times.
There is a split happening on planet Earth, and it is happening in consciousness. Some may call this the old Earth and the new Earth, but there is a new paradigm that is coming online, and the thing that people don't understand is the new Earth doesn't happen around us. It's not like one day we wake up and, oh yay, it happened. It's happening out here. It happens inside of each and every one of us. That's how the new Earth anchors in on Earth. That's how this new paradigm comes to be. It comes to fruition through each individual that decides to take the narrow path, the loving path, the compassionate path, tapping out of the old systems without trying to fight them, because when we are fighting these systems, this is giving our energy to these basically dark entities that feed off of our anger, off of our pain, off of our resentment and disempowerment. So instead of fighting the old Earth, we literally, my fellow light workers, my fellow star seeds, my fellow conscious beings of light, we are being called to anchor in this new frequency through our own lives, through our own hearts, through our own frequency shifting, through focusing on what we are creating rather than reacting. I actually just wrote a Substack about this. Highly recommend you check that out. And the old Earth is all about disempowerment, being disconnected from your soul path, being distracted, being angry, and living in reaction mode. Now, what has the same letters as reaction but has a completely opposite meaning? Creation. That is the new Earth. So the old Earth is reaction, is just looking around and reacting to the outside. But the new Earth is creating. It's using our third eye. It's visualizing. It's anchoring in so much love and peace and harmony as much as possible in kind of, honestly, right now it is a hellish realm. This is the old Earth paradigm that the heavenly individuals, those that are, you know, one with love and forgiveness and seeing the bigger picture, are really breaking through with our light. Our light is penetrating the dark. And so it's really uncomfortable right now, because right now we are in a process of it coming to the surface, just like shadow work in our own individual lives. It's something that for a while it's like, no, I'm not going to even go there. I don't even know that it exists. A lot of people, right, on Earth have no idea that so much disillusionment and disempowerment and propaganda and all of these things exist. So many people don't even realize. But then people have awakenings, right? And then they start to go deep. They start to go into the rabbit holes, which is dark, and that is deep. And then it brings through the shadow work that we can do as much as we need, and that will ultimately help us find our individual light when we can be okay with our own darkness, see it for what it is, do any of these transmutations, inner child work, shadow work, again, any and all of these different modalities, nervous system regulation, so we as individuals can, first of all, hold a higher frequency, and so we can help lead others into their own awakenings out of the old earth because they can't even see clearly, and that's okay. It's no judgment. Everyone is here with their own soul purpose. Not everyone is meant to be on earth to anchor in the new earth, right? There's many people that are meant to kind of be the players of the old earth so we can be inspired into change. Because if it was all rainbows and butterflies, if everyone was already tapped in with the new earth, then we wouldn't even be having this discussion. We actually wouldn't even be here on earth. Our souls came here for a major reason. And if you're seeing this right now, if you're still with me, comment any kind of star below to show that you, I'm getting the chills, are anchoring in this light through your daily actions, through looking at what you believe to be true, through understanding that intuition is the way forward rather than overloading ourselves with information. No more distraction, my friends. I'm personally taking a social media break. Well, I'm literally posting this on social media, but I am taking a break from Instagram mostly. And I have boundaries set for what I am consuming, because once in a while it is important to kind of shut ourselves out, be in that hermit mode to integrate all the things that we need to integrate to do this work and to be clear on our soul mission. That is the new earth. The old earth is being distracted away from our soul mission. The new earth is knowing what your soul mission is, knowing what your soul purpose is. And if you have any trouble accessing intuition or understanding what your soul mission is, it's really important to quiet the noise, because that's trying to detract you from understanding it. So when you can meditate, when you can be quiet with yourself, when you can put your hand on your heart and you can listen, you will receive information if you are open to it. Okay? I'm so excited. We are here for a reason, and I have a new membership too called the Oracle Academy, the OA. Woo! And this is where I'm going to be helping fellow New Earth leaders understand what it actually feels like to confidently trust your intuition, to know what your soul path is, and to activate your own unique gifts. So I'm sending you so much love. I can't wait to see what all of my fellow people are also doing out there as far as their soul mission goes. Every one of us is needed, because as light beings, we have the ability to impact way more people. Like even just being in the woods right now alone, when my frequency is at a really great place and it's expanding, it's impacting many people, even when they're not directly around us. And our light really penetrates through a lot of darkness. So keep going. It is worth it. You are creating ripples of change with every single time that you choose, in every single moment, the new earth way, the new paradigm, the creation over reaction. It all matters. Every moment matters. And this is not to put pressure on you, but it's to create excitement in creating the freedom through our daily choices and our free will. Woo! Let's do this.
Let's do this, family. I am also sending you love and light and greatness. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for tuning in to Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get our shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody who you think would enjoy watching this, share it with them. I hope you have an amazing 24 and the best 7 yet. And the divine will radiate love and kindness and compassion and abundance and peace and joy and all the things over your life. Today, tomorrow, and forever. Till I see you on the next one. I love you.
Lady Boss Energy, yeah, she knows the way. You can finally speak of love and light any time of day. Lady Boss Energy, this one she got the vibe. Never stop questioning, never tell a lie.